All right, everybody. This is an easy salted caramel sauce. Okay. So what I've got here is I've got half a cup. That's a whole stick of butter, real butter. Okay. Now I'm going to add to it 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Okay, so the brown sugar in there. Okay. And you want to mix this well to combine. All right. You melt the butter over medium heat. Okay, mix this real good. Get everything all melted real good in there. Okay. You're gonna pretty much have to stir this pretty much. It's getting really well combined. And really the butter and the brown sugar at this stage really aren't going to completely mix together. You can see that the butter is kind of, it's kind of separate. And I've got it on a medium heat. You might want to turn it up a little bit, go to medium high. Okay, see it's all combined nicely. I mean, of course, the butter isn't all combined, but it's all melted. All the brown sugar is melted, okay? I don't know, one spoon seems to be working pretty good. And like I said, this is super easy caramel sauce. And this, I'm making salted caramel, okay? Because I'm making a caramel swirl cheesecake. I had requests to make a caramel swirl cheesecake, so hence the caramel. Okay, so now we're gonna add our 1 cup of heavy cream or whipping cream. I use whipping cream. It's got a high fat content. You want to pour in your heavy cream, and it's gonna, be careful because it's gonna bubble up. Okay. I just kind of stir it the whole time I'm pouring in the cream, heavy cream. Okay. Now you're going to want to bring this to a boil. You want to bring it to a boil, so I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit. Heat's on medium. Got some brown sugar on me. All right. And at this point in time, you don't really have to sit here and stir it constantly. But you want to bring it to a boil. And you want to boil it, not like a heavy rolling boil, but just a light boil for 3 minutes. Okay? Once you bring it to a boil is when you're going to have to stir it. That 3 minutes that it's boiling, you're going to want to stir it the whole time. Okay? Like, see, now it's boiling. Okay? I want to turn the heat down just a little bit because I don't want it to boil that heavy. All right? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And I'm going to stir the entire time it's boiling. Okay? You've got to keep stirring it. You can whisk it with a whisk. I use whisk all the time, but this wooden spoon, I'll just stir it with this wooden spoon. It'll do a great job. 3 minutes. It's been a minute now. It's still boiling. See it? Got a nice little boil. 1 minute. Okay, there's 2 minutes. Still boiling. See? Nice little boil going on there. Right? Okay, we're in our 3rd minute for sure. Just about done. And like I said, once it's done, I'll stir in. I'll stir in a teaspoon of vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract, and then I'll add salt flakes, and I'll show you what I use. It's called Maldon sea salt flakes. Best salt for this kind of recipe. If you're gonna make a salted caramel, salted whatever, you definitely want, okay, there we go. 3 minutes. Okay, our 3 minutes is up. Okay. I turned off the heat. Okay. I'm gonna set it right here. Well, I'm gonna set it on this. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the vanilla. Okay. Of course, vanilla always goes good with sugar, right? Okay. 1 teaspoon vanilla. All right. Doobie-doo. Oh wow, whew, that wonderful, beautiful caramel smell just as soon as I pop that vanilla in there, and it mixed with that easy, quick brown sugar caramel. Okay, now I told you I was going to show you what I use. Here we go. That's the sea salt flakes. Okay, so this is really up to you how much you use. I mean, I'm gonna put a teaspoon in. Okay, all right, here's the bag. This is what they look like. All right, they're pretty coarse, but it's flake. All right, it's sea salt flakes, and they're delicious. When I make a salted caramel tart with a chocolate ganache, and I'll make the salted caramel and pretty much like this, and then I'll make the chocolate ganache. I'll pour it into a tart pan, and I'll let that set up. Then I'll make the chocolate ganache, and I pour the chocolate ganache on top of that, and then I put the sea salt flakes in the chocolate ganache. And it's a very popular dessert that I make. But pretty much this is done. I'll show you. It's thin, see? It's thin. All right, but as it cools, it'll thicken. So I'm literally just gonna let it sit here and cool. But I mean, it coats a spoon right now, for sure. But I'm gonna let it sit and cool. I don't just stir it or nothing. It's done. I'm gonna give it a little taste. Oh, that is good. Oh man, it's delicious. All right, so that's salted caramel. You saw how long it took me to make it, right? That quick. All right. If you like the recipe, look in the comments. I will post up the ingredients, the measurements, everything in the description. I'm sorry, in the description, not the comments. But I'll post up everything you need to know about making it in the description. Like, punch that like button, subscribe, follow me. I'll be doing a lot more stuff like this. You know, I love making desserts, as well as I love smoking meat. I make cakes. I do all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I'll be adding content as life goes on. Of course, that's what it's all about. Try this salted caramel. It is caramel. How do you say it? I don't know. I see it both ways. Anyway, try it out. The stuff is delicious. I'll when I'm putting it in the jar, because I will jar this up, I will make another little snippet of a video just showing how it thickened up. Okay? So anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great Sunday. All right, so the salted caramel has been cooling. It's been cooling about a half an hour. That's it. If you look, When I pull the spoon across, you can see the bottom of the pan. And it is nice and creamy. I mean, it's just about perfect. So, here we go. I'm gonna pour it into a jar. Okay. Look at that. Man, that is just a thing of beauty. Okay. It's about as much as I want to put into that jar. There's the sauce. I mean, you can see it's not super dark. It's just, I don't know, it's just about the right color for caramel. As it cools in the refrigerator, it'll firm up a little bit more. But anyway, that's it. I got a little bit extra here. Oh yeah. That is, it's almost enough to do the cheesecake. All right, so anyway, there it is. Put it in a jar, pop it in the refrigerator. It'll stay for a couple weeks. I've never really actually seen it go bad. I mean, it's always disappeared before it's gone bad. I don't know if it will go bad, actually. I think it'll stay. Anyway, make you some salted caramel sauce. If you don't like the salt part, leave the salt out of it. It's just caramel, whatever. It's a great sauce for ice cream, cheesecake, you know, drizzling it on a dessert. I mean, it is excellent. All right, thank you.